All right, we're going to do another kind of free flow of consciousness, starting with guard passing. So, one really good pass I got off a Marcelo Garcia DVD. You guys may have seen it. It's one of the old ones. I forget what number. But it's one that I learned in the format that he taught it, which I'll teach you now. And then I started to see it from other positions as well. So the pass goes something like this. Maybe I don't have grips, and I'm going to grab behind his ankles like this. You see these grips I'm making right here? You can start here, then rotate in. That's a good skill to have if you're practicing this. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to force his ankles over his head, and I'm going to get down low like this. See how low I got right now? As I come forward, my chest catches hopefully on his lower back. The lower the better. Now I'm going to roll him forward using my chest and pin his ankles to the ground. If the guy's not flexible, he is. But if the guy's not flexible, this is very uncomfortable. And anytime I'm passing the guard, I'm always looking to make him as uncomfortable as possible the whole time. Because when you're passing the guard for 3 minutes, 4 minutes, whatever it is, and you finally get past the guard, you've already been uncomfortable for 3 or 4 minutes. So it makes your job that much easier when you get to side control, and particularly the mount. So I pin and my chest is pinning over. Now I'm going to pick a side. We'll pick this side over here. And I'm going to take my knee and I'm going to drive it over his arm. If you remember from the last video, I used this, pin this arm on the stack pass to prevent him from turtling. And the idea here is the same. It's hard for him to turtle when I go over the arm. Now I'm going to switch the grip, grab the pants, and clear. One thing that I add all the time when passing the guard is I catch this leg lace as the guard is being passed. If you've ever watched Grappling Basics, you know that I like that leg lace a lot. And there's a couple of reasons I like that leg lace. It kind of torques his body a little bit. But not only that, something I have not mentioned before is that if he does try and turtle, let's pretend I don't have the arm. If he does try and turtle, but maybe I have a stack pass, what I can do instead of lacing the legs is I can hug the leg towards me and bring it back like this. So it makes the turtle, I don't want to say it because it's not impossible, but it makes the turtle harder. And if he does turtle, he turtles in slow motion, making it easy to get that hook in. The left hook in this case if it's on that side. So maybe I'm here, no grips, I'm working, he's circling his legs, I'm working leg drag, can't do it. I come here. Notice that grip there? I come down and then I come forward as I roll here. I don't want him to go too far. I don't want him to go all the way to turtle. Because if he does, here, I could spin around. This is good. This is good if I spin around. But his defenses are pretty good from that position, the full-on turtle position. I don't mind it. I still consider it a victory of sorts. But if it's up to me, I want to keep him in that really uncomfortable stack position. Okay? So I roll forward here, pick a side, grab an arm, and come switch the grips, drag it to the side, and lace the legs here. From this position, it's the exact same position I ended in the stack pass before. And like I mentioned earlier, I don't like the leg run, so I just remove it from this position once I feel stabilized. Now, let's look at some other situations in which we can do this as well. When I open the guard from standing, pretend like his guard's closed, I just open the guard. One of the common things that my opponent will do is they'll try the double ankle sweep. There is a little bit of risk with him when he tries the double ankle sweep just as I'm about to open the guard from standing. Because in the moments right before your guard opens, it's the best time to set up grips. So it would be good for him to set up, whatever guard he's looking for right as I'm about to open it from the closed guard. If he chooses to go for the double ankle sweep, he's kind of giving up the grips that he might have made on my collar, my sleeve, whatever. So I'm going to hopefully take advantage of that. Right as he goes for it, I'm going to throw my hips forward. I call this one the Matrix. It's kind of like that famous scene where he's dodging the bullets. I go all the way forward, and I kind of sit on his legs like this. But look how forward I am. And I kind of throw my arms forward to get his legs in this position. Now, I return to that same passing position from right here. From here, I don't really care if I don't pass right away. it's uncomfortable. Even if the guy's flexible, and there's lots of really good flexible guys that seem like they're not suffering in this position, it's not comfortable. It may take a little bit for that feeling of anxiety to start hitting them, but just keep them as uncomfortable as possible. Then pass the same way. So we'll do that from the closed guard. Once I'm about to open your guard, just open on up and go for the double ankle sweep. Maybe strip my grip right here. Oh, he's going, look, right here. You see how I did that? Then go over, pass and catch the leg lace. Another position that you can apply this same type of concept is from the spider guard with both feet on the biceps. I personally don't encounter this type of guard too terribly much, but you can still apply the concept on positions. Maybe you can start to see how throwing your hips forward and posturing up from a variety of positions can be very effective for you. So we have the spider guard here. Make just both feet on the biceps like this one here. I'm going to grab the knee. One idea from here is I back away. I snap down, watch my arms. They go together. And then we're in the Toriando, where I throw, or do the one that I did last time, because he's sitting up. I walk to the side and then throw it the other way, if you remember from last time. That's one idea, is backing away. Anytime I feel in trouble, I either back away or go into the guy. And going into the guy is going to catch me this other pass here that we just did. So maybe I try backing away, it's not good. Look at how my feet are staggered here, one in front of the other. What I'm going to do with my left leg over here is I bring it in, close. And the other one even kind of takes a step forward because I don't want to be too far forward with my right. But watch this. They both come in, kind of like I want myself to be double ankle swept. Now my hands and my arms pinch inward as my knees go inward too. You see how I did that there? Once again, maybe I try and back away. It's not working. Right here, watch how I go in with both of my feet. Now, make the grip. Same grip. If I need to, I can kind of catch my balance here. Roll him back with my chest. Catch the leg lace. And toss the guard here. A lot of the times I'll do this not necessarily from double bicep grip. It can work from the single bicep and other positions as well. Maybe we'll circle back to that passing a little bit. Here, I'm caught in the butterfly guard while I'm passing, a very tricky position. First off, let's start in a bad position. Sit up and lock your hands together. He's got the double underhooks here. This is a very tricky position. And you, just like the deep half guard, you need to know, in the previous video, you need to know how you need to position your body and not to get swept in this position. What I'm going to do is I'm going to arch my back. This is really hard to capture the nuance of it. I tried to look up the yoga position that was kind of similar. It's like downward dog and then you go to this one. But I arch my back. I stick my butt out as far as it goes. And then both of my hands go on the ground from here. One tool from this position is going to be to pinch my knees if I feel threatened. Go ahead and try and sweep me from side to side. Pinch my knees to kill the hooks. Pinch my knees. Now, you notice how he's not here anymore. He's a little bit further back. That's a big difference. Arch your back. That's the key. Now from here, I'm going to try and circle in hand and push him off and return to this position right here. This is one way to pass the butterfly guard, one philosophy, and there are many philosophies. One of my training partners is really good from the butterfly guard, so I've experimented with a lot of different philosophies on this position. But I like this one because it connects well with the last video that I showed. I'm going to make the grips right here, and notice how they're like right under his armpits, but not under him, but just right on, right there. Now what I'm going to do is when I feel comfortable, from this, try and sit up here. Try and doing stuff with your hooks. I try and keep pinching my knees if I feel that's appropriate. Come back here. Once I feel ready, just like the smash pass from when I stepped over the leg, I'm going to come up. Check that nuance. I keep my same grip, so you'll find this may be awkward, but I shrug, and I use my arm right here to push this leg over, and I come down. So it's like up, down, real quick. I actually have bad hips because one of my training partners, Benny, does this to me often. It's always straining my hips. It hurts. So from right here, look at this right here. Now, watch my leg work here. I'm going to sprawl my left leg back, just like the other one, and I'm going to jump my right leg over to this position as I get an underhook. This is the exact same position as was before. And like I mentioned before, I can lace the legs. Just come back here. Look, I got my leg lace already. If he turtles, turtle. I hug. Turtle more, turtle more, turtle more. See how slow that was? Then I can slide in my hook right away. And if not, I can pull him back. Other people, you need to apply this. However you choose to apply this concept, you need to apply this concept of not letting him turtle. I've had some people use their arms in here to prevent them from turtle, but you see that there's always something blocking him from going that way. This is just my preferred method. Okay. One more on this one. So we're here, get a good position, we get a double underhook. Hands are on the ground. I push my butt real low and I arch my back. Okay, I'm trying to get him as close to the ground as possible. We started here. I got him down a little bit lower. Yeah, I feel comfortable. Oh, I didn't feel comfortable. Didn't feel comfortable. Come in front. Push him down, make my grips. Go! You see? Here. I showed this once from this position. Sometimes you can get this position here, where I lace the leg through. Sometimes from this position, I lace the legs, and I come around this way, and I can just go back, because he thought I was going to the side control. You understand the connection between these two.